Hi everybody, this is the introduction to your horoscope for 2026. I'm also going to give you a few tips on what it means to be in a number 10 year. Okay, I've done some research, so I'll have to read for it. So let me pass on the information to you. And I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope you will have a beautiful festive season. Numerology predictions for 2026. Insights for 1 to 9 resonates with the universal vibration of number 10. What you do is 2 plus 0 or 0 plus 2 plus 6 becomes a 10. Which also becomes a 1, as you usually hear me saying 10 becomes a 1, so it means a new beginnings. 10 is an ending and a new beginning. So this does symbolize bold beginnings, leadership and individuality. This year encourages people to take charge of their destiny, move beyond fear and embrace fresh opportunities. Globally, it will be a year of dynamic progress, though challenges may arise from ego conflicts and power struggles like with governments or the normal people that are protesting against the governments. The first quarter is predicted a period of planning, partnerships and laying strong foundations. People will feel motivated to initiate new ventures, career moves, though patience will be needed to manage emotions. The second quarter, April to June, energy shifts towards creativity, communication and adaptability. This will be a favorable phase for entrepreneurs, artists, professionals looking for growth. However, overconfidence may lead to financial risks if caution is ignored. The third quarter, July to September, a karmic period unfolds with responsibilities, authority matters and major life decisions. Individuals may face challenges that test their discipline and resilience. This is a time to work hard with persistence rather than seeking shortcuts. Remember, if you do things too fast, you might burn yourself, so you'll have to sit on the blisters. The last quarter, October to December, the year concludes with a spirit of celebration, recognition and future planning, relationships, family, bonding and social life gaining importance. Financial stability and long-term security become priorities as people prepare for the next cycle. So I hope that gives you the little bit of explanation of what the new year will mean in quarters. Last year I did it as a full year and also about full moons and Mercury, but I will be back next year every month doing readings. So please do subscribe and like and share to your heart's content, and let's stand up for ourselves and make it a better period next year. So now I'm going to start with Capricorn, then I'm going to start with Aquarius and work my way through the zodiacs. This will be in Dutch and in English, but separate. So I hope you enjoyed. This is, I think, the 8th year that I'm doing the yearlies. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for your reaction, liking and sharing. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello Sagittarius, this is your reading for 2026. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but they've been building here for about 3-4 months and still not finished. So, and then I can't talk because there's all these noises in the background and I can't put them off in the computer. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, I'm using the Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot and Hanson and Roberts deck as well to clarify, and the Angel Feather Oracle deck. You come in with the Three of Cups. So this means that creativity and productivity will be the order of the day, besides celebrations and a happy new year, hopefully. Also, I'm hearing a message, don't cry over spilled milk. As you can see, milk is being spilled. So don't cry over spilled milk, because there will be enough celebrations next year. And when you do look back or cry over spilled milk, learn from it and let it go. Okay, so definitely a positive card to come into the 2026. You also have a second chance or a reconciliation. This could be whether in a relationship, a partnership, of a career, like work-minded. If you've partnered up with somebody and something went wrong, then you might come back together again. Also, this is that there is a stronger version of you coming out to play. This is also known as the card the Phoenix rising from the ashes. Archangel Gabriel has your back and blows new air or new life into you. Let me put it that way. Or in the rising dead. So definitely good cards to have. The readings have been quite positive in general. So I hope that's going to be also for you. Because you're my opposite sign, as I'm a Gemini, and I've got 2 people in the family that are Sagittarians. So don't be stubborn, just go with the flow, Sagittarius, and everything will be all right. Okay, so you come in with the Emperor. The Emperor represents Aries as well. It also represents institutions, trusts, anything that you have to become a registered professional, like an advocate, a lawyer, a nurse, a doctor, a hairdresser, a butcher. Those are the type of people that he represents, institutions, municipalities. Number 4 means productivity, again productive, but stability. Stability will return. You might seek advice from one of these professional people, or from somebody that you love, trust and respect and you feel safe with, like a father figure, a grandfather or a mother even. I take the people as status, not as feminine or masculine usually, but this could nowadays, there's lawyers that are feminine, bookkeepers that are females, so there you see, but it does represent Aries because it's a major arcana card. To clarify this, we have the Knight of Cups, so you could be getting news or an opportunity or an offer or a proposal. This also means that you might be quite intuitive, as they stand for empathy, intuitiveness. You're feeling emotionally sensitive sometimes. This could mean that you have to guard yourself or seek advice on how to guard yourself and maintain control over your emotions, and not letting your heart rule your mind and your mind your heart. Perhaps this news could be news of something that you're passionate about, because they also stand for passion and love. So they usually go with the flow, and they're quite flexible and compromising. You could be meeting or dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio or a Pisces. That said, we're going on to February. That was January. In February, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So again, still news coming to you. This could be, because it is February, could be news to do with Valentine. So definitely, Valentine could be appearing for you. Could be appearing on Valentine. As I said, there could be an offer coming in. So yes, it could be coming in as late as the 14th of February. It could be about a child. It could come from a child. It could also come from somebody that is not a professional or qualified. So the news could be about money. It could be an apprentice from the bank sending you a letter or a secretary on behalf of somebody that you spoke to at a bank, or in a financial capacity, or a pragmatic capacity, like something with hands on, because he's got the hand or the paw on the coin. So I'm hearing hands on. Okay, you might be starting a new study. You might be gaining more knowledge in February. We'll have to see what that could be. It could be from the advisor that you had, the Emperor. So it could be a follow-up news, because we've already got the Knight. Those are usually teenagers to early 30s. These are babies until about 14, 15, 16 years. But a news could be about plans that you've made coming together. Here you can see the ships going in and out, so your ship is coming in. The Three of Wands means abundance. So this could be in romance, this could be with money. So definitely something major is coming in February. Again, you've got a second 3. You had the 3 of Cups, so the angels are showing me they have your back. 3 are double numbers. You've also got the 10 of Pentacles in the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter, let me put it that way. That's the third month, March, and in March you could be receiving your rewards, or you could be very, very busy and making more money, or starting to work in the family business. This can also mean that you might be moving home or going on holiday. You could be traveling for work, and you could even be combining this travel, business travel, with holiday. Also, it means expansion in the home, or in the family, or in career, like a promotion, a wage rise. That could be a part of the wage rise or promotion. Could be a company car, so you could be traveling regularly by car, like salesmen, truck drivers, things like that. Definitely some of you could be getting engaged, getting married, starting a family, expanding the family with a child or with a domestic pet. If you don't want to get pregnant, then take precautions. If you are too mature to get pregnant, then, or if you're a male, you could be hearing of a birth or a pregnancy in the family circle or the family friend circle. Definitely major changes, as 10 is an ending, completion, and a 1 becomes a 1 and is a new beginning. Now, if you don't want to get pregnant, take precautions, and you've got the 10 of Cups, which means actually exactly the same, but also reunion with family and friends, both of these cards. So you could be traveling or going on holiday at Easter, because Easter is at the end of March, I believe, usually, and so it could be going on holiday with family as well, but definitely reuniting with family and friends. Remember, your home is your castle, or you might be moving home. Like I said, both of these cards mean that. Both tens, so might be several completions, and you will have double 1. So that's the angel porthole to step through to a new beginning. In April, let's have a look what we've got in April. The 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles means that if you are more fortunate, you could be giving money or presents or a helping hand or listening ear to the less fortunate. If you are less fortunate, somebody that's more fortunate than you could be helping you, and it's lying next to the 2 cards of family, so it could be within the family. Okay, so definitely you also have the Chariot on the 6. 6 also means you're more than halfway getting to your goal, or to your wish or your dream, and the Chariot is 7, so it already is showing me you're going up to the next level, upwards and onwards. Again, this means promotions, wage rises, a company car, because the Chariot is the car in the Roman or the Greek days. And nowadays usually you see it with the horse or with the sphinxes, so it is the white and the black. So remember, there is not, everything is not white and black. It's being said there are shades of grey, so don't be compromising and be flexible. Look at alternatives if you have to make choices. That is what is being said. Like this man, he hasn't got a map, he hasn't got a digital tom-tom or whatever. He has to use his eyes, his ears and his brain, telepathic messages to the sphinxes, and that's how he controls the chariot, because you don't see any reins. So he does it with his mind. We've got a saying in Holland, think and you will attract. The mind is powerful, so get onto that frequency of positivity and looking at the world in a broad perspective. You can see that this looks like a tunnel, but actually it's like the rainbow at night with stars. So you are a star, you are the champion. So believe it and receive it. Receive the acknowledgement that you are awesome. Also, 7 means good luck. This is a major arcana card and it represents Cancer. Well, we already had Cancer with the Knight of Cups and Scorpio and Pisces. So definitely in April you might be extra sensitive or intuitive or more spiritual. And you're on a journey and you're going to go for what you want, cost what may. It might take up until the end of July to reach your to the end of July before you reach your goal or your wish. It could be a time frame, but it can also be a person, as I said. So definitely you're moving on in a positive way. Good on you. You also have Judgment. Let me see. No. Judgment, you had Judgment as the overall energy. No, I'm not going mad yet. I thought I was going mad. You've got the 3 of Cups and the Judgment card as the overall energy, and in May you've got a second chance, or you might be reconciling. This could be the month that you could be reconciling. If it hasn't happened yet in your case, you take from this reading what resonates with you. Well, we've got April, that is Aries. We've got Cancer here, Scorpio and Pisces. So from Pisces onwards, that's from the first quarter, you do have a lot of people. The Page of Pentacles is Capricorn. Capricorn, and we've got Cancer here. Okay. And Judgment is Scorpio. So you've got literally all 3 water signs here. You've got Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, and Cancer and Scorpio twice. You also have the 8 of Wands. Judgment means you are rising out of the ashes, like I said, reconciliation or reunion, a new beginning or a second chance. With the 8 of Rods means that you could be traveling again, going on holiday. Things are going to happen quite swiftly and rapidly, so take your rest whenever you can and keep those batteries uploaded. Don't wear yourself out, Sagittarius. I know you can be stubborn and you do work hard, but you do wear yourself out from time to time. Now we've got the 6 of Wands here. So this is again the champion, like the Chariot in June. Now the 8 also means money could be coming to you. This could be holiday money. Usually we receive it at the end of May here in the Netherlands, but some of you could be getting a commission, could be getting a pay rise, something like that, or somebody in the family could be giving you a present. Definitely things will be happening swiftly and you're in your power. 8 means your power. Six of Wands means the same as the Chariot, going on to the next level in career or romance, getting engaged, married, a summer wedding, perhaps a June wedding. Also starting a family, expanding the family with a baby or a domestic pet, going on holiday or moving home, but you've got recognition big time. And definitely you have recognition and success February, March, April, and again in June. Wow. So what have we got on the 6th? You've got 2 6s. So the angels are showing me that you are being seen and protected by the angels. Here you've got the Emperor again. You had that 5 months previously, or 6 months in January. So again, you could be seeking advice or guidance. This can be an advocate or lawyer, the justice of the peace, but definitely or somebody that you love, trust, respect, and that is mature, that has life knowledge and life experience. Could be a father, a grandfather, it could also be a mother, but usually we see the Empress then. And here we've got the Empress. Wow, I didn't even know that. Sorry, I had my hand on it. We've got the Robin, and the Robin is a holy bird, and it means luck for me anyway, and also somebody that passed over, my mum. If I see a Robin, I always say, hi mum, hi dad. And I don't know whether you know the story of the Robin, but the bird landed on the shoulder of Jesus Christ, and there fell a drop of blood from the crown of thorns on his chest, and that's when he became a holy bird and a robin. The Empress is mother figure. You could be finding out that you're becoming a mother. You could be dealing or meeting with your mother-in-law, your grandmother, or your own mother. If you don't want to get pregnant, then take precautions. If you're too mature, you could be hearing of a birth or a new investment, a project. You've got the 3 ones here, and you've got 2 10s. So you've got 1, 2 ones, 2 ones. Now you've got 3 is 5. So again, protection, ultimate protection, and you can see the rainbow. That means that the angels, the divine, and your ancestors are with you. They're 24/7 actually. And with the Empress, it also, she sows, and she loves nature, she loves children, she loves animals. She's like the Queen of Pentacles. She's got green fingers. What you sow, you shall reap. And she does her research before she starts sowing her seeds, and taking care of them and nurturing until they're fully grown. Also, you got the sign of Venus here. Venus means femininity. Use your femininity to be charming and nurturing and caring. You might take more care and nurturing in July. Perhaps for another, but perhaps for yourself. You might be taking time out and say, yes, it's time for me. So that could be a holiday, but definitely there could also be a new love, because Venus also means love. It's the planet of love, my darlings. Let's have a look what we've got on that. And then I'm taking this one, as you can see, and we've got the Lion. Right, this is July. We've got the Empress, and the Empress represents Libra mainly, and you've got the Lion, or the Strength card, that is Leo. So definitely you will be recognized for your strength, for your tenacity and determination, and your pushing through, and your patience. And your patience will heal you and situations and another. He can be petted now, because she was patient and she gave love, and she shared her love and her intelligence and diligence, and the Lion is thankful. He's coming to give a hug, and he's grateful that he had such a strong, beautiful person taking care of them. Number 8 again, so you've got 2 8s again, double strength. There could be money coming to you, but definitely you've got the infinity symbol, And I don't know what infinity means for you, but for me it's unending. Okay, so you've also got the Six of Swords. This means moving home in August, moving home or going on holiday. So you might be going at the end of July, because that is when we have Leo. So you might be taking a week from July and a week in August. But definitely you're leaving rough waters behind you and you're going to better times. Here we've got the butterfly representing transition and transformation. The bird to me means sing your own song and work at your own pace. The sun is shining on you, and definitely this is a positive card. You could be crossing water. This can be seas, this can be canals, this can be lakes or meres. This can also be via a bridge, a boat or a ship. So you could be even going on holiday on a cruise. Like I've been saying, money could be coming to you. Well, here you are. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, oh yeah, the Six of Swords represents Aquarius. The Ace of Pentacles represents Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, but also new money. And the Pentacles also mean long-term tangibility and durability. So if you've got a part-time job, this job could become could become permanent, or full-time job if you've got a part-time job. So definitely money. So you might be able to start saving a little bit of money, more so than usual in August. Also, we've got the World. You feel on top of the world in September, as this is the card for September 2026. Again, the World represents Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius. So we have Scorpio twice, we've got Aquarius twice, we've got Leo twice, and Taurus. This means that you could be traveling the world if you have your own business, from national to global to international. So definitely things are growing, expanding. Here you can see the star. So again, the star, the light is shining on you. The World also means karma will be returned to you. If you've done good or bad, or somebody else has done that towards you, they will get their karma back threefold, and so will you. Also, this means moving home, going on holiday. So you might be busy moving home in August and September, doing the house up, traveling between two houses. That's what I'm seeing, until the house is completed. Definitely you could have a summer house or a winter house or a holiday house, and it could be across water. So you could be living in, let's say, in England, and you're going across water to France. That could be your summer house. Also, time is fertile to get pregnant if you want to get pregnant, because this card also represents engagement, marriage, starting a family, expanding the family with a pet or a child, and also promotions, wage-wise, is a company car. You could be traveling around the world. Like I said, you can be also working on the web, so it could be a web shop that you're opening or teaching on the web. And we have the Ten of Pentacles on that. Again, the Ten of Pentacles, you had that in March, and now you've got it again in September, the new year. So perhaps you might be a teacher, or you've just qualified, you've applied for a job, and now you know that you are going to get good money. It's money, and so that you can support the family, or perhaps the future if you're going to start a family, because this card also represents most of the meanings of the world. You are in balance, you're on top of the world, you're ecstatic. So again, an ending, new beginnings. So you've got more ones, you've got 5, 6, 7. So again, the world is 21, that becomes a 3, so you've got 3 threes. Again, beautiful cards. You've got 3 sixes, so there is a warning. Be careful, don't believe everything you hear. Everything that glitters isn't gold. That's the devil's number, 3 sixes. But again, I don't know, there will be 4 or 5, but let's just stay with the card. So if you don't want to get pregnant, take precautions. Perhaps the next generation will move in with you, or that you buy a house together with an annex so that you can share the costs. But financially, I see that overall you will be improving financially next year. We've got the 9 of Cups, and that's the wish card. So a wish, a dream, or a goal could come true. Again, an ending of emotional difficulties. Well, you've got the 6 of Swords, and you've left that behind. Perhaps you might have, in June, you were the champion, and perhaps you might have had a tough time because there's a new beginning with the Empress, and the Emperor is guiding you. You might be partnering up. He can be the Justice of the Peace, so perhaps that is your wish. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, oh, this one has popped out, and we've got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups means that this could be a baby, this could be news about a pregnancy, this could be news coming from a child, could be about a child, but it is somebody naive. The children are naive, so be careful, don't be naive. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I said, everything that glitters isn't gold. There is an offer. The fish represents the offer. So there could be an offer coming in from somebody younger in October. This does represent Pisces mainly, but don't forget Scorpio, and this is Scorpio's time. So there is definitely perhaps a wish coming true in October. In November we have Temperance, and that is you. At the end of November is Sagittarius, so it could be an indication of time if it isn't you or another Sagittarius. Definitely trying to find the balance between the home front and the work front, or financially doing the books at the end of the year, especially if you've got your own business. So definitely trying to balance. You usually see her pouring from one jug to another with the Archangel Gabriel behind her in the traditional tarot. So there you are, you've got the halo behind her. Could also represent the sun, I said, new morning, a new day breaking. But definitely abundance is here. Cats love fish, so I see that as abundance. But please, the word temptation, don't be tempted. Don't let anybody pull the wool over your eyes. We've got the 4 of Wands on this, so this could be that you could be getting married or moving home again in November next year. Celebrations are the order of the day, as the 4 Wands represent the 4 corners of a house, and this means like that celebrations, and that if you go to a celebration, if you're not giving any parties in November, then you could be invited to parties, and you could be meeting your friends and acquaintances and new people, and new friendships could be formed at this party. You know the saying, from a wedding comes a wedding. So definitely friendships, new friendships will blossom, perhaps a marriage. 4 means stability and productivity. Now you had another 4, I thought. Let me just see. 6. No, you didn't have another 4. Okay, so at the end of the year, it's time to take time out. So I think you might be meditating, contemplating, and evaluating at the end of the year, weighing up what to do, or what has all happened, and also might be taking a break at the end of the year. So you might be away for Christmas, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. Wow. We've got magpies here, and we've got a crow, a magpie, no, a swallow, so that's good luck. 2, 3 swallows. Okay, so there is good luck. So take it easy, okay? Don't throw any parties. I mustn't say anything, but take it easy at the end of the year, because I think you're going to have a busy year. Okay, now let's see what else we have to verify this card. And you, like I said, you might be thinking back what has happened all over the year, and this is exactly what came out, the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups means you might be overthinking things. You might be looking back about the past and have learned from the past. Let the negativity go and learn from it so that you don't fall into the same hole as before. That is the lesson that we all have to learn, not to fall into the same trap as before. Now, the Angel Feather Oracle card, I'm going to read out for you. Let's have a look what card we will have. And we have green, emerald green Angel Feather. Now, that is beautiful, because the angel green feather means money. Green to me means money, and we did have a couple of cards that money could be coming to you, and also healing, space, and the heart, and that is the Archangel Haniel and Shamuel for the heart chakra. And it means healing. So perhaps some of you might have had a difficult or a sad, something sad happening to you, God forbid, but definitely you might be healing of something. You might have healed because you moved away from friends, because you do have moving home cards. You've got the Six of Swords, you've got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, so the Four of Wands. Those are all moving home cards. So the advisors can be the Justice of the Peace or the priest. It could be a social worker, it could be a notary public or an estate agent. So there you go, my darlings. Now I'm going to read out loud this, as it is quite extensive. So you can always play it back, and you can come back every month and compare it to the monthly readings, because I will be back doing monthly readings next year. Besides the live on Facebook on Wednesday morning, live Wednesday evening on YouTube and TikTok on Friday or Thursday. Emerald green angel feather, restored health and healing. The healing angels have heard your prayers for improved health. They sent healing rays of green light that will assist you or a loved one to heal physical and mental conditions. The emerald green angel feather is presented to you as a symbol of health and healing. Archangel Raphael and his band of healing angels are present in your life at this moment in time. They are imparting a magnificent healing force that assists the body of detoxify, strengthen, balance, harmony. And you've got the strength card here. How amazing is that? If the condition involves physical pain, the angels ask that you utilize some visualization techniques. And I said with the Chariot, mind is strong. Mind over matter. So say that to you. We've got a saying in Dutch, the mind is power. So think, visualize. If the condition involves physical pain, the angels ask that you utilize some visualization techniques in your mind's eye. See the color appearance or describe in words the nature of the pain. Now change the imagery. For example, if the color of the pain is red or orange, then change the color to blue or green. If the sensation is blue or black, then change to red or orange. By simply changing the imagery, one can contain and gain control over the pain. Finally, hand over the image to the angels for transmutation. The angels are also concerned For those experiencing stress, anxiety, carefully notice signs given to you from the angels. You may be guided to a medical practitioner, natural therapist, a meditation class, or to a healing crystal. You may also be guided towards walking, breathing exercises, to rest or sleep, more or to make dietary changes. Total well-being is the combination of a healthy mind, body and spirit. Affirmations that you can use is I am complete health. I open to receive healing on all levels. I focus all my energy towards regaining optimal well-being. Other symbols of emerald green feather is new life, new growth, calmness. Emerald crystals, malachite, moss agate, emerald and jade. Angel Raphael is the angel of the heart and healing. Angel Asil, angel of healing. Angel Memaya, angel of health. Angel Cyril is the angel of healing. Angel Tahariel is the angel of purification, detoxification of body and surroundings. But it's also Archangel Shamuel, which is the pink in the heart. The heart has got two chakras, the green and the pink. Pink for love, green for healing and space, and money, like I said. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Take care, stay safe, and I have a beautiful festive time and a beautiful, healthy, wealthy year ahead. Take care. Thank you for your loyalty. Please like and share. Bye-bye.